With Corey is his beautiful wife, Julie, and his 4 children, Dante, India, Rain, and River. Congratulations.
Thank you. So I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
That's okay. That's very sweet. That's okay.
We
No problem.
A little chat with Sarah, and it was a special thing to see her and talk to her.
Yeah, it's a special evening.
Absolutely.
How does it feel being inducted into the Canadian Music Hall of Fame?
It's overwhelming. It's all a blur to me right now. I simply wanted to really live the moment, experience the moment, so I had no teleprompter. Unlike most of the recipients, usually it's a safer bet to have something there to guide you through it. But I was really overcome and taken with emotion when I heard the response of the audience, and I welled up with tears and tried to collect my thoughts and speak as eloquently as possible.
Awesome. I have a bunch of questions out here in the audience. I'm going to start with Lisa, front row.
And they're all ready to answer questions. They can tell you the lowdown about Dad. So.
Corey,
she brought her.
I want to ask about sunglasses at night.
Nice shirt.
Thanks. I got it from Karen Bliss. Pals. Why do you think Sunglasses at Night endures as a classic song 35 years later? And what do you feel when you perform it now in 2019?
Well, to answer the first part of the question, I think if I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't be a good songwriter. I don't think you should know the answer to that question. It's something special and magic isn't something that you can produce in a formula. Maybe David Copperfield can, but I don't think that a songwriter should. And as far as doing it tonight, I could have gone on all night long. I mean, I haven't done this in 20 years, and well, this is the reason why I haven't done it in 20 years, but I certainly, I loved every minute of it, and I can't wait to have 3 weeks to go tour across Canada in June.
Awesome. Second row, Gina.
Hello. Comment ça va? Ça va très bien.
Good.
Mon Dieu, t'es formal, là.
Oui, hein? Un nouvel album, une tournée d'aréna, une induction dans la temple renommée. Comment tu te sens avec tout ça cette année?
Mais tout est arrivé au même temps. Puis oui. C'est vraiment, si tu lis un roman sur la vie de Corey Hart, ça c'est les chapitres les plus joyeux de ma vie. Tu peux faire la translation pour tout le monde.
Oui,
si
c'est correct. Merci. Et Julie, comment tu te sens, toi?
Ben c'est vraiment une expérience très spéciale et surtout, on sent l'amour et la joie que Corey reçoit. Mais c'est un honneur, c'est un grand honneur. Et nous, on est tellement fiers pour lui. Tellement, tellement fiers.
Bravo. Félicitations.
Mr. Druckmann.
Mr. Hart. Hi. Just a kind of a small question, but I know you're a huge fan of the Police and they were influential. Did you have a chance to meet Sting tonight?
Actually, I did, and I don't know if I insulted him because I said, "Hello, Mr. Sumner," and he said, "Congratulations, Corey." But yeah, I was a big Police fan growing up as a kid. Loved them. If you listen to my first record, First Offense, there's lots of Police influence material on there. So it's actually the first time that our paths crossed, and it was just like that. I was taken aback when I saw him, and I recognized David because I know David Foster, and we exchanged a few words and took a picture. So yeah, I was honored to meet him.
I have some questions over here.
Yep. Mr. Blair.
How you doing, man?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, congratulations on this, and congratulations on the year, the tour, and everything else you have going on. I don't want to bring things down, but how do you think your mom would feel if she was still here, seeing you being inducted in an honor that you deserved a long time ago? David Foster actually said that to me. You deserved that a long time ago, man.
That's nice of him. Yeah, my mom was my best friend, and she taught me to never surrender. And when I was a little kid, she inspired me and instilled in me, hopefully, the light that I'm trying to share and instill with my children. And so, I hope, and maybe it's naive or idealistic to think that she's watching me right now, but I prefer to believe that she is. And this would not have been possible without my mom's love. I do have my brother here tonight, who I'm very close to. I'm very happy to have him here. He's over there, my brother Robbie, and so he's representing Mom. I think they named me well by calling me Hart because I'm too fucking sensitive. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
That's beautiful. It's a beautiful story.
So, young lady.
Hey, Corey, Lindsay from City News Toronto. You could have answered this in French. Unfortunately, I don't speak.
I can do Spanish too if you like.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Gracias. ¿Qué tal?
The moment, it's been, I think, 20 years since you were on the Juno stage today, and you're joined by your wife and your wonderful family. We saw it in your speech. It was quite emotional. But what was it like for that performance and to have that crowd react and do it with your family?
Well, I mean, I didn't, like I said, I didn't anticipate the reaction that the crowd was going to give me when I came up for the acceptance speech. I had, no preconceptions about that, and I felt so much positivity and so much love from the audience and so much happiness from the audience to hear me sing, and it's very meaningful for me, that my kids can experience this because, for 20 years I was not touring. I didn't make records. My last album was done in 1998. My last tour was done in the mid-90s, so they never experienced anything like this. But I actually think you should ask them a few questions because they could give you a different perspective.
I'm actually told we have to wrap up, but
All right.
for your kids that are up there, I can tell you that
Well, we don't have-
my teenage self is freaking out. So it's pretty awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for all your hospitality. And the Junos are an incredible institution for Canadian music. When I was starting out in the 80s, it was tough, for artists to have international success. And it gives me great pride to see how across Canada there's just so much recognition of Canadian talent. And we dominate. Like Sarah said, we kick ass. So it's good.
Right on. Thank you again. You're going to head off the stairs in the middle there.